TFNN. Headline News Update.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Tommy O'Brien, coming to you live from TFNN headquarters in St. Petersburg, Florida. 2 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesday. 2 hours left to go in the trading day. And we got our markets in positive territory. Dow Jones up 488 points right now, trading 28,887. NASDAQ up 191 points, trading at 94.65. That's what's with Google trading in the red today on their earnings last night. S&P's up 56 points at 33.01. You're within about 1% of all-time highs at this point. Gold contract pulling back inversely to the market. Gold off $27 at $15.49. Oil basically flat at minus 7 pennies at 50.05. Had been as high as almost 51.50 though. And notes and bonds, we're getting some lower price and higher yield. The 10-year negative 23 ticks at 130.27. The 30-year negative a full point and 25 ticks at 162 flat. And we'll start it off, and we're going to start it off with a chart of that 10-year yield. Quite a pop that we've had today. We get to the chart. IGPO, we're now sitting at 1.606. Started the session at around 1.515. You're talking about 0.9 of a percentage point added from just last night. Jumping over to the S&P for some context, here's a daily chart. You see the all-time high that was made January 22nd. You see the collapse Friday in the markets. We're now above that price level. We'll drill this down on a shorter time frame, 15-minute. 33.04 above where we were now on Friday, and pretty remarkable in the face of the low of 32.12 that we made at the end of week 3:30 about Friday afternoon. Jumping back to the charts, there's your Dow 30, basically at session highs, 28,831. NASDAQ 100, record territory, 93.35. S&P 500, as I mentioned, back above this price level, trading at 33.01. There's the collapse in crude oil, showing within about 5 pennies of where the session began, but crude was above 51.50 at one point, now just over $50. There's your pullback in gold, 15.55 right now, and the euro-US dollar trading at 110.41. In terms of what else you have happening in the market, Alphabet, Google, as I mentioned, weighing on the NASDAQ a bit. Out with their earnings last night, you have Google down about 3.2%, and after the bell tonight, Disney shares ahead of that, up about 2.7%. Stay tuned, folks. We're going to man Dave White coming up live with the Power Trading Hour from 2 till 3. Tom O'Brien live from 3 till 4. 2 hours left to go in the trading day. Markets in positive territory. We'll be right back in 3 minutes. Dave White coming up with the Power Trading Hour.